Hi guys, so we're at Buckenderra. We're about to head into the Buckenderra Tourist Park where we're going to be staying for a few days. It's right on Lake Eucumbene in the Snowy Mountains, so we're actually up in the mountains at the moment and it's wonderful. We've got really nice weather for a change. I'm so grateful to be out of a long jacket, but yeah, we're going to go and show you around this amazing campsite right on Lake Eucumbene. Well, if you're into Australian history, travel tips, free camping and other information about travelling around Australia with the dog, you've come to the right channel. So join us, Dougie the dog, Kevin the caravan, as we explore Australia. Hi guys, so welcome to Lake Eucumbene. I've only just got up, so please excuse the hair, it's charming, but just check it out. Just check out the view. I'm just going to spin this around very slowly so you guys can see how amazing is this. It is just a beautiful way. You can free camp here, well not free, but you can off power camp, which means you can be right down by the river. So where I'm standing now is part of the tent site, but you can unpowered be right down by the river. Hair's done and we're ready to go out and take Dougie for a walk and check out the rest of this amazing campsite right on Lake Eucumbene. So let's get started. Campsite which is huge, so you can see all the way over there, but we're in a spot called Picnic Point. They do offer dog-friendly cabins too, as well as dog-friendly caravan sites. So if you want to come out here, bring your dog, you can come out here and check it out. So guys, there's nothing really fancy about this place. Very basic. There's no camp kitchen, but I'm sitting here under a nice shade tree. They've got some basic tables and bits and pieces, but it's quite nice, and I'm just going to show you around. Dougie's having a look around here, and we're just going to show you inside. But let me tell you, we're here for about 5 days. Yep, we're here for 5 days and it's costing us $180 for 5 days. So that is very reasonable for accommodation right on the water. Down here where we are at Picnic Point, you've got this camp play area for the kids. A little bit hot, but there is 2 other play areas just a bit further up. I'm just going to point straight through there. And there's also a games room up there for the kids to play in. But if you're staying here down the bottom at Picnic Point, you might want to think about just driving the kids up and then driving them back down again. They do sell ice creams and other bits and pieces. Anyway, let's continue looking around this picnic area. Okay. Well guys, it looks like you've actually got to pay $1 to use the barbecues, which is fine. I've got dollar coins, so that's not a problem, but we've got our own barbecue. But yeah, looks like you do need to pay $1, and that would make sense for the gas. But still, this would be a nice place. You've got seats right the way around to just hang out. Clean and tidy. The toilets the showers are in here. Showers themselves aren't too bad. They're definitely clean, but there certainly is an awful lot of graffiti on the walls. But, you know, if you're self-sufficient, that's not a problem. Alright guys, so it is so nice out here. So it's such a beautiful day and the lake is just calling me. So while it's a little bit windy, I think Dougie and I are going to head down to the lake and have a swim. Alright guys, so we're now heading down to Lake Eucumbene, right down to the water, so that we can actually take Dougie for a swim, and I'm going to have a swim, and we're just going to check out how good it is down here. Yes guys, I know he's clipped together on multiple leaves and we're heading into the water. So here we are guys, we're about to step into Lake Eucumbene. Dougie's already in there having a splash. Oh my god, it is so cold! No, it's not, I'm teasing you. Oh goodness, here we go. Oh. There we are, Dougie. Dougie's in the water. Oh, that breeze is a bit good. Come on, Dougie. Dougie splashes. Yay, the Dougie in the water. Guys, you can tell this is come down from the snow, because even though we're getting right into summer, it is still quite cold here, and it's a little bit icy actually, but it's beautiful and refreshing. And this is just wonderful. I'm just going to swim the camera around so I can show you guys the whole of Lake Eucumbene from where I'm standing in the middle of the water. So just look at that. Isn't that just stunning? It is just beautiful. I'll just swing the camera over this way, guys, and you can see there's Dougie. He's there on the edge of the water. He does not come in too deep, so he'll just walk along the edge. Oh, he's been a bit brave. Nope, that's very short-lived. Alright, let's keep walking around. You can see the cows over the other side. But it is just lovely here. And we're going to take the boat out later, and I'll show you more of the lake then. Well, it is just lovely and peaceful back up here. I've now dried, changed, and we're going to be heading out in a little while in the boat. In the boat, Dougie. So we're out in the boat. There's Dougie. You show off, Dougie. Land ahoy! Land ahoy, Dougie! Well, I know you guys are probably wondering where we got the boat from. So this is actually our boat, but we picked it up on the way through, along with picking up some other family members and other bits and pieces. There's quite a lot of sticks just below the surface, Well, Dougie's been in the boat since he was a puppy, and he absolutely loves boat rides, unlike just paddling in the water. I see what you mean. This is not an island, this is just a little inlet. It's very peaceful out here. Yeah, no, you spot some birds, didn't you, Dougie? Well guys, it's time to head back in to the campsite. Get the toy. Dougie, you got toys? What's the toy? You poking at my face at you. Give me that toy. Give me that toy. Ready? Here it goes. How amazing is that sunset? Morning all. So we're still at Buckenderra on Lake Eucumbene. So I'm just looking out past the camera at the beautiful scenery this morning. But we're going to actually head up and check out the actual Eucumbene Dam and a few other bits and pieces today. We had a great time out in a boat. Dougie loved being out in the boat yesterday, so that was really, really good. And I've got my coffee, so we're all good. And I've got myself some toast for breakfast. One of the things I love about being on power is being able to plug the toaster in. It's a bit of decadence. And yes, I do have a toasting rack so that when we have a campfire in the winter, I can actually have toast, because toast is my favourite food. Anyway, I'm going to turn this around so you guys can have a look at the view while I have my breakfast. Okay guys, so we're down here at this campsite, which is this Buckenderra Campground, right on the river at the bottom end. There is toilets and stuff like that at Millbank Point, which is just around here. But when we went round to look at Millbank Point, it was literally just no water there at all because of the fact that the water levels are down. And I think this is quite due to the fact that they will be putting the water through at this time of the year to irrigate further downstream. So the dam wall itself is way over here, and we're going to take the road that comes out here and comes down here, which is Eucumbene Road, and we're going to check it out. We might also go down and check out this bridge today, but we're going to go and check out all this area. Now I do believe that somewhere down there is also a trout farm, because this area is phenomenal for trout. And then so on our way out to Lake Eucumbene's dam wall, because there's a dam, there's a historic church, and it's just coming up here, and I'm just going to show it to you. I'm betting, like many of the churches these days out in the rural areas, has been turned into somebody's house, but I could be wrong. It could still be a church. Actually, you know what? I think it is, and I think it's a Rocky Plains church. Is the Uniting Church, Alpine Parish, Round Plains Historic Church, and it's just beautiful. And you can see the graveyard up the back. I'm not going to go wandering around the graveyard. It is just too hot, guys. It's 30-something degrees here, but you can just see how beautiful it is. We're going to head across, and I'll show you the sign. Looks like they've even got toilets out the back there. But we'll have a look at the sign and read a bit more about this beautiful old historic church. Well, this is different, guys. I had not expected a QR code. I don't know whether it'll actually work for you guys to get some more information. But this is the information that's on the board of the different graveyards the beautiful creepers. So this was really interesting. So the Reverend laid the foundation stone in 1869. So that's really cool. And you look at all the people that from the early burials, and it would have been a hard life for those pioneers up here in the mountains, in the snow, miles away from anywhere, and yeah, travelling by horse and cart to get to some of the places. But it's just, you can see how well maintained it is, how beautiful the sites are looked after, and it's really interesting.
Take the next right onto Eucumbene Road.
13 k's to the dam.
Continue on Eucumbene Road for 7 kilometres.
We're just going past Rocky Creek at the moment. I'm guessing that this is the Rocky Creek School. Some very good neck. So that Rocky Creek Public School is open. We arrived at the dam wall. We're heading up to the dam wall now. There's a little walking track, and there is also like a pullover area where there's toilets. So I'm just going to spin the camera around and you guys can see. So you've got this nice pullover area, and we're going to head up to the dam wall. You ready, Dougie? Off we go. Oh, he's keen to get up that hill. So this is part of the snowy hydro system. So, Eucumbene is the primary water source of the Snowy Mountain Ski. Oh, so it's before Blowering Dam. That's interesting. And the lake stores the water that ends up in the Murrumbidgee as it follows the Tubit River down through the power stations. So there you go. And eventually, as we know, the Murrumbidgee flows into the Murray, and that flows down into South Australia. So that's pretty cool. Oh, my goodness, guys. Wow. Check this out. It is very big. It is bigger than I thought it was. Alright, there. So, that is a very big dam wall. It holds the river back. So we're going to head down there now and have a closer look at Lake Eucumbene from the dam wall. Hopefully there's somewhere to pull over and park. So as you can see, guys, there are some free spots where you can camp right out here up at the dam. Just take this track down. I'm not going to go down there, but you can, and you can see there's somebody camped over there. We're not going to disturb them. There's a few other people camped right down there by the river. I don't know whether it's free camping or not. So we've now reached the dam wall, and we had a look around there, which is really, really good. As I mentioned, the other side's the national park, so we're not going across there. But we are going to head back to the caravan side, right? Because I want to grab myself some afternoon tea and sit back and relax and just enjoy being at Lake Eucumbene. So if you haven't been out here, you should come out and check it out. It is beautiful, guys. Bring this around so you can check out this amazing panoramic view for our last day at Lake Eucumbene. So just check this out. There's some boats on the water, people out there fishing. I can tell you guys, we did not successfully manage to actually catch a single fish. And I did find out, I mentioned earlier in the video about the trout farm. I can confirm that the trout farm is closed temporarily until further notice. The lady wasn't sure whether or not they were being renovated or whether or not they were just closed because it had been sold. So we'll just have to wait and see. So if you do come up here and it's open, how about sharing that in the comments below and let other people know. Well guys, this is a wrap for Lake Eucumbene. We've had a great time here. The wind's starting to pick up a bit and we're supposed to be getting a storm later on, but we've had some great time. I don't know if you can see the wind flapping the awning in the background, but we're certainly getting some wind. So it's up, the weather's got really bad, and I hope you've enjoyed this episode. So we're going to head on and explore more, so stay tuned to the channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and thank you to all my subscribers. We'll catch you in the next episode as we continue exploring the rivers.